The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Nei, det kommer å se mer på vinden ut. Det fungerer veldig dårlig.
Ja.
Ja. Jeg har sikkert 15 uker på bare for driten til å funke.
Nå har ikke finnet alt hvor man ikke arbeider.
Nei.
Men jeg skulle ikke vi ha koblet på denne her?
Ja, men så da, ja. Men
Hello? Hello? Hva ser du?
Men det er jo ikke helt på den. Det er bare for at det er spennende når små hoppetøy til sånn store.
Hallo? Hvordan sjekker du hvordan det slår ut da?
Ja. Og den kan kampeide for krom og
Kan du med den der? Nei, jeg tror ikke det. Jeg tror vi bruker den.
Det er telefon. Jeg synes jo at de har mye størst for å se mildt. Det er lettere å sette opp og sånt, men vinner jo inni integreret.
Hallo? Hallo? Den slår ut da. Det virker jo. De får med seg, ja. Så ser dere hvor mange som har koblet seg på da.
Koblet på, ja.
Shows when attendee, not attentive. Hæ?
Hand raised.
Alle er muta, ja. Hallo? Hallo? Du hører meg, Øystein?
Jeg hører deg nå, vet du.
Det er godt. Men dere er muta, så det er sånn. Jeg muter dere. Hvis du har spørsmål, så kan dere spørre. Det er vel engelskmenn her, som så. Ja. Har du reist en hand, Øystein?
Jeg måtte bare se om du reagerte.
Hæ?
Jeg måtte bare se om du reagerte. Ja, det var morsomt at jeg kunne reise hånda. Ja, nei, jeg skulle bare sjekke om du hørte det, men det så det.
Ja. Okay. I think we'll start now. Since we have English-speaking attendees, we need to take it in English. So during this, my name is Peter. I'm the head of the technology department. I'm responsible for Appframe. And during this short session, I will show you how we usually do our upgrades now in R4. And this counts from basically from Appframe 4.20 release and upwards. If you go to upgrade from an earlier version to the newest, you need to do some manual work. But once you're up on Appframe 4.20 or higher, this tool can be used. I have set up some databases. I have my papp, plog, and I have a stable. This is my old database. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to upgrade this one to the latest nightly, because we have now both nightly versions and stable versions. I'll tell you a bit about that when I walk through the upgrader tool here. But what I'm going to do first is to show you how we do an upgrade, and afterwards I will show you a new tool called Login Builder in CR4, a new form, and at the end I will just tell you a bit about the web project. Øystein, ser du skjermen min?
Ja, nå ser jeg skjermen, vet du. Ikke verst.
Good, good. Okay, on Connect, we have an application called Upgrader. Here we have option for you to create your own configuration of your setup at the client. And this is used for downloading the latest version of the Appframe framework. What we're trying to do is to have a regular interval between every release. We have currently we have 420 and 421 releases available in this tool. In addition, we have a stable and nightly. The stable is released. We try to have it down to maximum every 14 days. And nightly is a copy of our dev environment and released every night. So I recommend to use the stable if you're going to be on the latest all the time. The stable is also built based on our SQL3 or in-house market maker system. So after we do an upgrade of our internal system, after some days, we create a new stable. So then it will be tested and proven. For an official release, we're going to try to do that every quarter. So soon we're going to have a new Appframe 4.22 during this quarter. So when you come into this tool, you need to create yourself a new configuration. There are already some configurations listed here. I have one created called Peter's demo. You can choose whether you're going to create a new setup, and that will create like a empty app, a database, restore an Appframe database, and it will create a log database for you. When it comes to the log, in the latest version we require a log. That is not an option anymore. Since we're going to do an upgrade now, I will go through the steps how we do that. So first I need to create or choose my database. So I will going to upgrade to the nightly version because I'm currently on the stable, the one I have on my SQL server. I need to specify my login and my user credential or first name, last name. Then I need to name my Appframe database, and that will be the new one which I restore. So that I will just call nightly, Appframe nightly Peter. Then I need to have target my old database. I think that was named stable Peter, and that is where the data will be copied from. And then I have my target DB, which is my app DB, and my log DB. In order to avoid doing a manual restore, we can also integrate this into our script. So if we specify the restore path and the different date paths here, it will be included in the script. So you just have to put the back file on the correct location, and it will restore it for you. I will name it the same as I have did my or corresponding to my Appframe DB name, and have like a generate at the top there, which just replaces the existing one with the new name of my new Appframe DB. So then I'm ready to download my backup and generate my script. And there we have a button at the top, generate script, and that will now it will go and create my copy script, my restore script, the script that is needed in order to make everything work. The size of this back file will, or zip file, will be approximately 350 megabytes, because it will contain one back file, which is the Appframe back file, and the web project, and an SQL with file which contains the upgrade script. So let's just wait for that. Okay, so now I have it downloaded. So let's just open it. Okay, I need to copy it to my, and just to show you what it contains. Okay, now we have it there. So this will contain the nightly back, which is the Appframe database. It will contain the web project, which is, and this web project is not compiled, but I will come back to that. And then we have this script. So what I will do, I will just copy this one because I have already my nightly back located on the server. So then I will just open it, and now I have it ready for execution. So now let's just run it. What it first does is to restore the nightly back. It will then make the two databases, the old one and the new one, equal when it comes to tables and fields. So if there are fields missing in the old database or tables missing in the old database compared to the new one, these will be added to the old one. Then after that, there will be done some updates on the old database. If we have from our side have some data changes that needs to be done, this is also added in a script at the top, and this is provided by us. So if you scroll down, you'll see a lot of update statements to various system tables. After that, there will be a copy of the data from the old one, the old Appframe DB, to the new Appframe DB. You can also follow the status here, because we are printing out what's happening here all the time. So now it's soon completed doing the upgrade. So let's just wait, because now it tries to, or it recreates the synonyms from pointing from the old database to the new one. So it actually does an update on the application database and switch pointers to point to the new Appframe database. So that takes a bit of time. And if you notice, the old database called stable Peter is set to read only. But actually you are able to work while doing the upgrade to all the tables that are located in the A database, because that's not set to read only. And since we have moved all the log tables out to a separate database, you're allowed to work onto ATBLs while the upgrade is executed. So in theory, there shouldn't be any downtime. But working with TeamDoc and working with Improve or the S tables will be prevented due to read only. So now we are completed. The upgrade to the new one is done. So I can start my market maker. Let me see. I go to dev and point to my P app. I will be able to log in, and I'm on the new Appframe DB. So now I've completed with my upgrade. The next step is to publish the new click once, a new version of the click once, if that's needed. It's not always needed on the new from stable to new stable or between stable releases. But we have a new form in CR4 called login builder. I can probably this is empty now. I can open. Yeah. Let me log into my dev environment, because there I have some examples. What you have done until before this form was released, you had to go into the TV's publish and build your login project from there. That was in order to include all the licenses and so on that is necessary in order to build it. With this tool, you don't have to go into the TVS publish. Instead, you only need a connection to the TVS publish via VPN, and then this will upload it to TVS publish, build your login project, and return it back to you. You can customize your client here, both when it comes to the different names, the locations, and also how it will look. You can have a custom look on it, add a new image, background image, titles, and so on. And you can even customize the install site here to change that, because the marker for it is available to do changes on. So once you have done all your customization here, you can go up here and build your project. That will then upload the login project together with your settings to the TV's publish. It will build it on the TV's publish and return it back to you. And then you have a zip file containing this compiled click once project. And then you can publish it to your site or do whatever you want. Then when it comes to the web project, this is not compiled. So when you download it, you need to upload it to Visual Studio. You need to compile it and publish it to the location you're going to have it. It's important from 421 and upwards, or stable, or next build at least, that you should not do any modifications to the website project itself, except from config settings like Appframe config, web config, and so on. But adding custom code on the website should not do that. Instead, we have a new way of adding custom code by registering your own DLLs. When you're going to do that, you can contact the technology department or any of us in the technology, and we will assist you on how you do that, because that's a separate topic. But it's important to not do any updates to the website or customization there, because then it will be much harder to do upgrades when we have new releases. Okay, I think that's it. Questions? I was on mute there. Huh? Any questions?
Nope.
Nope. You should all have access to the Connect/Upgrader web app, where you can create your own configurations and download the releases. It's also one thing inside the Connect Upgrader site. If you look at the drop down here, you will see the dates, and that is actually the dates when it's released or when it's restored on the dev server.
Will you do a new one to show us how to make a new instance of?
New instance? Yeah.
Is that easy?
Yeah. Like this. Switch to new. Enter. Or choose your database version. You need to specify name of the new Appframe. Your target database, your log database, and the path of the different data file and transaction file here, where they are going to be located.
But then you don't have an Appframe source DB, do you?
Huh?
You don't have an Appframe source DB when you're doing a new one.
No, so actually that's a bug. This should be hand, because it's not able to. You're not able to edit it, so it should be just be turned out. Should be empty. Yes, correct. That's a bug. But when you have done that,
Well, I have a question on Appframe DB and Target DB. Do you have to have created the database first? Is that why you have that like that, or what's the difference between Appframe DB and Target DB in new?
the Target DB is the application DB, where we have all the ATBLs or A objects.
Okay.
Yeah. I should consider to rename it to application DB maybe. Yeah. So when you have done that, chosen your database version, type in your password. I think it's in clear text, so you have to close your eyes. So then wait. Like that. Generate. Now I have my script here. Now I'm going to go on top. Remove my change my password. This one, I guess.
I didn't mind.
No, one above that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have my SQL here. Go back again and just paste it here. Copy and replace. Yes to all. So now I'm ready, and I can execute it, and it will create my logDB, appDB, and and Appframe DB. And when you've done that, you can log in, and you're ready to start develop. It will take like 2 minutes to do it, so I want to do it now.
Another question, what is the team.path?
Sorry?
What is team.path?
I think it's a separate full text index where we store our full text index. Same for mail.
Okay.
Okay, more questions? Okay, thank you for listening. Then I'm completed.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Stop then.